My name's Graham Verte, and I've been coming to C3 for several years now. I just want to share about a miracle that happened in my life. I was at work one day when my back collapsed. I couldn't move, and I was absolutely laying on the ground. I could not move, and ended up by getting taken to the hospital, where I spent 5 days, and they found out through x-rays that I had a ruptured disc and a fractured vertebrae, in incredible pain and absolutely unable to move. People had come up and seen me. I had many people. I got my wife to mobilise people in praying. On the Tuesday night prayer meeting here in the church prayed for me. On the Sunday morning, I think when Lynn Tobin was here, she got the church praying for me then. And on the Wednesday, I went to move and found I had to pick up a pen. It sounds like a small thing, but it was very painful to even do something like that. And I found that there was no pain, and so I asked the nurse if I could go to the bathroom, because I desperately needed to go there, and found out that I could actually swivel my back and forth. And so I said, you know, I'd like to walk there. She said no. We sort of argued a bit. I got my way. I had to do it with a Zimmer frame. Had no pain at all. The doctor then did a whole series of tests. In fact, a group of doctors did a whole series of tests with me. Found out, they concluded that there was nothing causing the pain at that stage. The physio department put me through a whole series of tests and said, no, yes, we can release you as long as you go home with a Zimmer frame. I said, I'm staying in the hospital because I'm not going to be seen dead in a Zimmer frame. And we compromised. She gave me a set of crutches, which when I walked out of the hospital, I just had under my arm. I didn't need to use them at all. And from that moment onwards, I've just been absolutely pain-free. I'm still able to work. In fact, I was released on the Wednesday or Thursday morning, it might have been, and I was back at work on the Monday. On the Friday, I had to go up to my local GP, and he received all the notes from the hospital. He read them while I was in his office. He looked up at me and said, Graham, you shouldn't be standing. He said, how did you get up here? I said, I walked up from my home. He said, well, that is absolutely unbelievable. And we've got a bit of a history of miraculous things happening, so he just shook his head. He didn't know what to say. But I just want to give God the glory, because really I was absolutely almost like paralysed, and quite literally within a few moments, I believe that I just totally 100% healed, and I've had not even any residual pain at all. It's an absolute miracle.